I'ma blow up. Yeah.
Alright, yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another Boku no Roblox video. So for this video, of course, we are back again in the main game. It's been 5 days since I haven't uploaded, I'm not sure, maybe 4 days. But for now, we are in front of the hospital for, of course, one reason. We are gonna be spinning our quirk, which we currently have explosion, but from my previous video I had electrification. I'm pretty sure I kind of forgot, but if you guys don't know why I have explosion right now, I actually spinned my quirk after I made the electrification video. Wait, no, my last video was the gigantification video where I did raids with gigantification. So I tried to solo the winter raid with gigantification, which actually turned out pretty well, and I think I can honestly beat the winter raid with gigantification easier than explosion. And currently we have the best quirk in the game, in my opinion, explosion. It pretty much excels in everything. I made a video about it, but I'm not so sure why it didn't do that well. Like, it only had 1.4k views and 900 views. I made 2 videos about it. I was supposed to only make 1 video since, you know, it's about explosion, and I thought that the video would do very well. Oh my god, what the heck was that? I was only supposed to make 1 video about explosion, but I decided to make 2 videos, and both of those didn't do pretty well, but I mean, it's alright. I don't really mind as long as I'm enjoying making videos. And I don't know, you guys can go back to some of my old videos, try to revisit them so you guys have an idea of what I've been going through right now here in Boku no Roblox, like what I've been doing, uploading stuff. And yeah, today I checked my comments in my YouTube channel and I saw a person that challenged me, commented on one of my videos, so shout out to you. They challenged me to try to make regen quirk viable, and honestly, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea, considering I'm very educated with quirks here in this game, since like I've been playing this game for almost 2 years now. I think maybe more than 2 years, I'm not so sure, but I think I can make regen quirk viable. I've heard some people said that regen quirk is actually really good, and I read the comments of my quirk tier list, which is very outdated, and I think I might make another quirk tier list video. It's just that I'm too lazy to make like a tier list. That's why I'm not so sure if I'm still gonna be doing that. But hey, who knows, if this video gets, you know, a certain amount of likes. Let's try to hit 150 likes, and if this video hits 150 likes, then why not? I'm gonna make a quirk tier list, hopefully. And of course, the stat video I said before, I'm gonna be making it soon. I'm just not so sure what stats am I gonna show you guys, like good stats for farming, good stats for PvP, good stats for like raids. I'm not so sure, but yeah, those are gonna be pretty much the future content of my channel. And hopefully they update us very soon on Project V2, since like around 2 weeks ago the developer posted a video on YouTube and saying he was very addicted to a certain game in the Play Store. And now for this video, my idea is we're gonna be trying to make all common quirks. I'm gonna be proving that all common quirks are actually very viable. Not the best, but they are very useful in some certain topics or like ways. So we got naval laser, and this is actually one of the few quirks that I got when I was still a low level here in Boku no Roblox, when I was still a newbie. And I'm sure this naval laser thingy has like a gadget, this one. It increases the damage of naval laser's movesets. And if you're gonna ask me, this naval laser quirk is actually one of the few common quirks that are actually very good for farming, since it has long range. You can micro all the NPCs when they're trying to chase you. But like, I cannot show you guys that right now because I can one hit the NPCs. Let's try this one, Dabi. See, I just one hit. Oh my god. See, it's very long range. Boom. The V skill is actually really good. And I think this quirk would actually work in raids. I'm not so sure, I haven't tried it, but I think it would work. It's just that it doesn't have that much AoE. But like, I think the most OP part of this quirk is the C skill, since the C skill actually does continuous damage and it does a ton of damage. I can show you guys. It may work in gym, I guess, so you guys can try it out. Use the C skill. Yep, it does continuous damage. It does 43,000, which is very OP. And I think you can cheese other players with this naval laser quirk in PvPs, but I don't really recommend naval laser. But yeah, I think this quirk would actually work in farming, especially in like NPCs who are very very tanky, such as Nomu. And like the C skill is the most OP part of it. Alright, time to spin our next common quirk. Alright, so we got Engine. I'm not sure how I'll show you guys how this quirk is gonna be viable. Oh my god. I'm not so sure, but like honestly I think Engine would actually be pretty good if you're like, you know, just trying to have fun in the game, because you can be very very fast. You can travel them. Oh my god. You can travel the map very very fast, as you guys can see. Boom. But like if you're gonna ask me if this quirk is good in raids, I don't think it will. PvP, I don't think it will also. Well, maybe a small chance if you guys keep hitting the enemy, but I don't think so as well. There's one thing in mind that I think this quirk would be good at is I think it will be good against single target enemies such as Tomura, but you can't like farm NPCs with this quirk with villains or like weak villains, enemies that are, you know, all together. You can pile them up together and kill them at once. I don't think that would be good, but I think single target NPCs would actually be pretty good. So Person Mike is an example. Engine would be good against, you know, single target enemies, and that's the only thing I have in mind right now. Oh my god, what the heck was that? I'm pretty sure there's like one skill here in like Engine that is really cool. The animation is really cool. Oh, that one. Oh, that one looks really cool. That's the one I'm talking about. So like I think it's really good for single target NPCs, and that's going to be it for this quirk, because there's not much interesting stuff or like useful stuff here in this quirk, but it's still viable. It's still viable in a certain topic. That's why I think it is not useless. Alright, Jet. This one was supposed to be the most useless quirk before. Like it was really really useless way back then when it still got you know, the most crappy skills, and then they decided to revamp the quirk, and now I think this one would be very very viable. And I still remember I got this quirk way before when I 1v1'd its bear around last year, I guess February last year. I kind of forgot now, but yeah, this quirk is actually very very viable now, because I'm pretty sure way back then this quirk only had like 2 skills, which you can fly. Boom, there you go, basically just what Gran Torino does. But now I think this quirk has more skills. They decided to revamp it, and like there's now AoE and you can maybe farm NPCs with it, and I think it would be good for raids hopefully. Oh my god, what the heck was that? Alright, yo, that's the move that I'm talking about. That's the move that actually I think would be pretty good for raids and PvP as well. Kind of reminds me of Kiching's burst in Genshin Impact if you guys play that game. But the X skill, I'm not so sure. Alright, so that's a kick. So it's good for a single target NPC, or like one NPC if you're farming manually. So if you use Q, I kind of forgot what's Q. Wait, is that an AoE skill? Yo, it's an AoE skill. Alright, I'm not so sure. There's like an air thing. Oh, so it's kind of like a small AoE. Alright. I think this quirk would be viable for raids. Not going to be that bad, but of course other quirks are better in terms of those stuff, but I think this quirk is gonna be a 7 out of 10, and I think it's more viable than Engine. Alright, Somnambulist. We got Somnambulist. And this is one of the few quirks that actually got me to where I am right now, because way before when I was still low level, I also had Somnambulist as well. And let's try to show you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys why this quirk is honestly also viable, I think, in raids and farming here in the gym, because if you use the Z skill, I'm not so sure if I just use the right skill. What about C? Oh, this one. See, it also does continuous damage. That's why I think this quirk is viable, and you can like make NPCs sleep. So like you guys, if they are asleep, then you can start hitting them, and it basically explains for itself. This quirk is more viable than most common quirks. It's like in the top 3 best common quirks right now. Voice, I already made a showcase video about voice way before, the best way to level up in the gym. Hardening, I think hardening is actually pretty viable in terms of farming NPCs, but in raids, I'm not so sure. Since like I'm pretty sure there's like a dash skill for this one. I'm not sure if I have the armor, but like there's also an armor for this one, which is great, which increases your stats, increases the damage. Boom. So if you use Z, you get pretty tough, I guess. You get tanky. And I'm not sure what's the Q skill. Alright, so it's just a punch, good for a single target NPC. What about X? Alright, so that's a dash. Alright, never mind. That's not gonna be good for raids, because it's gonna ruin your movement. Let's use C. Alright, that one is gonna be really good for raids since it has like a huge AoE and it also has a short cooldown. The V skill is the one that makes your itself makes you tankier, which is great, I guess. But there are like other common quirks that are honestly better than this one. But I think this quirk still deserves to be, you know, in the top 5 best common quirks, since it makes you tanky, kind of very similar to gigantification. But yeah, I think this quirk is viable still. Alright, oh my gosh, we are trying to spin for a common quirk and we got overhaul. Should I keep this one? You know what? You know what? To end this video, since we already hit the 13-minute mark, let's find the player. And like, oh my gosh, did I kill him? Oh, never mind. I forgot about the update. You cannot kill players anymore with one hit using the V move of overhaul. But anyways, I think we're gonna be ending this video right now, since I've already shown you guys why other common quirks are very viable, and like the other common quirks which I haven't showcased, I might make a part 2 of this video, not today but maybe soon. I'm gonna be making a part 2, maybe, hopefully we get the common quirks, but for now we got a legendary quirk, so I'm keeping this one right now. Next video is probably going to be about overhaul, unless I get bored or spin my quirk. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys get lucky on spinning your quirks. Hopefully this game gets revived. Thanks for watching, stay alty, and peace out.